remarks. And after doing so well with the England under-21s, do you feel you could have done much more to break into the senior team?
Well, I'll tell you what I could have done was not move to West Brom. That'd have been quite simple. And because it took me to go from City to West Brom to get myself out the England reckoning, and it took Robbo to move from West Brom to go to Manchester United to get into the England reckoning. I think in Birmingham before he left, there was 300,000 petition to get Robson into the England squad because he was not getting the recognition that he should have got when he went to United. And in those times, this is not a little bit of I'm trying to think of the word. It's not a little bit of jealousy, but in those days, when you're talking about the early 80s and stuff, a perfect example was Graham Ricks. Graham Ricks was a great player at Arsenal, but Arsenal were challenging for the league. I think they beat United in '78 in the FA Cup at Wembley, 3-2, I think. And Ricks, in any level of England I played, was always an understudy. He was always a sub. He never got into the team on any of the teams. And when he went to the '82 World Cup, West Brom were perhaps not fighting for trophies. In fact, we're looking at the wrong end, and Arsenal were challenging. And I felt at that time that England managers, and Ron Green was one of them, were picking players that were at teams that were successful. And I'll give you an example. I remember one time he picked, I think it was Greenwood, he picked 7 Liverpool players in an England side. And another occasion, he picked 6 Everton players in the mid-80s to play in an England side. People that didn't play for either a big city club or were looking to be challenged for things were overlooked. And I'll give you an example. Derek Statham. Kenny Sansom, great left back. Kenny Sansom plays for West Brom and Derek Statham plays for Arsenal. Derek Statham would have had all the England caps that Sansom had, and Sansom wouldn't have had the caps that Statham had. There's no two ways about it. And there's more and more examples of that. So I think you had to play for a team that was a big city club, like a Manchester, Liverpool. I mean, a big city club or challenging.
I think that still happens now, to be fair. I think that's
it's changed a lot now since Southgate's got there. If you see some of the players that's been brought into the England squad, players that you would, and listen, you put me on a spot now, but I can't think. But if you look and you see the squads he's picked and the players that he's picked, it's not all from the top teams. And I should have done some more research on this.
Actually. You didn't know I was going to say it.
Yeah, but I've been asked this question many times.
Right.
And I'd captain England under-21s to the final against West Germany against people like Libarski and Hunas and all that stuff. And then I came back on the same plane with them as they were going to join the senior squad because we were playing England at Wembley. So they would join up with the senior squad. And there weren't too many of our under-21s that were being progressed through. And the whole idea of having that England youth, England under-21s, England under-23s, England B-side was to step up. So it wasn't such a big jump from somebody playing in an under-21 team that could be 18 and then going straight to the England side. It was too much of a jump. So, but that's what the whole plan of it was supposed to be, but it didn't seem to work that way.